today's video, as you can see on the title, I'll be doing another trendy makeup look, which is yung soft blurry matte daily makeup look ng mga K-pop idol. So if you're a K-pop fan guys, you'll know na very trendy yung glowy base and also lip sa mga K-pop idol last year. Last year, puro glowy makeup yung ginagawa nila and yung ginagawa ko din, which is yung mga glass skin makeup, something like that. This 2024 guys, I noticed sa mga K-pop idols is yung mga makeup nila is soft blurry matte talaga. And yung mga pang daily makeup na ginagawa nila sa kanilang Instagram photos, like si Wonyoung, si newjeans, and yung newjeans guys. So mostly yung mga ganitong look is yung newjeans talaga yung gumagawa. And mas soft and natural tingnan yung kanilang makeup look lately. So today, I'm gonna show you guys how to achieve that look. So the key points of this look is more on blurry lips and cheeks siya guys. So I have here products like this one guys, like this cute little pots. And this is what I'm going to use today guys. You need a product like this one na mayroong soft and blendable texture. So if you're not familiar with fwee is a Korean brand. This is their very trendy lip and cheek blurry pudding pot that has been really viral in Korea and Japan. I even hear that a lot of colors have been sold out and people are having a hard time getting them. That's how very trendy yung pudding pot nila right now. So I'm so lucky that I have a chance to try some of the colors that they sent me. So first, I'd like to show you muna guys the color variations na meron sila so that you could choose a color that works best for you. So fwee's slogan is feel your moment. That's why the colors are divided into 6 moments with different base colors each. So I have different color of each moment here. So first, let's start with the Just Me moment. This moment is more on nude shades or nude tone. And I have here the ND04, which is the shade My. So for the second collection, I have here the Bestie moment. I have here 2 different shades. The first shade called Dear and the second one is 17. Third moment is the Blush moment guys. And this one is more on pink base. So this is kind of my favorite at the moment because as you can see, it's very pink. And I've been loving pink tone and pink blush lately. So this is really perfect if you love a pink base or pink blush. So usually nakikita ko yung mga ganitong shade kay Wonyoung. So the fourth moment is the reddish moment. So sadly, I got one color lang from this moment. So this is in the shade Ambitious. So if you like a red base, then this is definitely perfect for you. So the last 2 moments I have here are the faded moment, which is this 2. And the last moment I have here is the cold-hearted moment, guys. So si faded moment, guys, more on rose toned. Mas darker siya compare kay reddish moment. So may pagka-rose type of color siya. So for the faded moment, I have 2 shades. First one is Lyrics and the second one is Film. And the last shade I have here is from the cold-hearted moment. And this is called the Slay shade. And I like the name of this one kasi super slay ng kanilang packaging. More on mauve beige siya, guys, or more on a violet type of shade siya. So if you're a warm tone girlies and if you're watching this video guys and if you want to learn how to achieve the Korean soft look, I recommend you the reddish shade and the faded moment. Kasi these two guys is mas nakafocus siya sa mga warm tone girlies dyan. And for people like me who prefer more nude or pinkish lip, I recommend the Just Me moment and the blush moment guys. So since napakita ko na sa inyo yung iba't ibang shades ng blurry pudding pot, now you can choose na or you can find the color that suits for you. So we can start with the tutorial. As you can see guys, I already did my makeup base and my eyeliner. So we can easily proceed with the next step, which is yung blush and yung lippy and yung eyeshadow. First, I'm gonna remove my lip product. So since this is our inspo look, I want to use a very pink shade. So first, let's start with the blush. So for my cheeks guys, I like to use this shade, which is the STH from Blush Moment. So this is what it looks like guys. As you can see, ayan, very cute na packaging niya and it reminds me of macarons na pastries. So I'm gonna show you different ways to use this blurring pot. So first, I'm gonna use my finger to apply it on my cheeks. You can see, just dump it. And very soft ng texture niya. I'm gonna apply it on the highest point of my cheeks. So natin siya i-apply. As you can see, sobrang pigmented. And we're just gonna blend it. It's very blendable siya. It's very soft on the face. So this is what it looks like kapag ni-apply niyo siya using your fingers. Ayan. So you can see, very natural ng look. And I really like the shade, guys. 1 dot pa lang yan, guys, pero super pigmented niya na. And it's enough na for my cheeks. So for my right cheek, I'm gonna use a brush na. As you can see, onti-onti lang kasi super pigmented niya. Ano yan? So as you can see guys, very pigmented niya. So you need to be very careful when applying it. Pag in-apply siya with a brush, mas pigmented siya compared to this one na ang ginamit ko is my fingers. Super blendable din naman niya. Pero you need to be very careful kasi super pigmented niya guys kapag brush yung gamit. Konti lang yung na-dump ko dun guys pero sobrang pigmented niya. So kung gusto niyo mas control niyo guys yung paglalagay, I recommend to use your fingers. So for a beginner, you can go with your fingers lang. Wala namang problema sa brush guys. Easy lang din siya i-apply and easy lang din siya i-blend. But if you're gonna use a brush, dapat sobrang minimal lang ng amount kasi super pigmented niya. So if you don't want to look like a clown, you need to be very careful. Dagdagan ko lang yun dito para magpantay siya. So for my eyeshadow guys, I like to use the shade Dear. This one, may pagka-coral siya. So onti lang yung lalagay ko dito guys. Kasi ganyan lang kadami. Para lang magkaroon tayo ng depth dito sa ating eyes. So, para lang siyang natural, guys, and super easy ma-blend. I really like the shade of this one for my shadow. Ang ganda niya, guys! Super dali lang din niya i-blend sa eye using my fingers. Lalo na guys, kapag nagmamadali kayo, super easy niya. So, this is what it looks like guys kapag ginawa niyo siyang eyeshadow. This is in the shade Dear from Bestie Moment. Very natural lang din siya tingnan. And I like it. So, I want to add a little bit of cherry shade sa outer corner. And then, I'm gonna blend it. Yan. So, for dito naman, dulo lang ulit. And then, blend. So, ayan siya guys on my eyes and on my cheeks. And as you can see, we're almost there. So, we need a color na lang din here on my lips. So, for the base color of my lips, I'll be using the shade My from Just Me Moment. And more on nude tone to guys. Actually guys, meron din ako ditong pang-apply sa lips. This is their finger-like silicone brush. So, ito yung gagamitin ko for my lips. So, this is from fwee also. So, I'm just gonna damp it lang here. Oh my god, ang ganda guys. Did you see it guys? Super soft matte ng look niya. As you can see, na-blur out niya yung edges ng lips ko. Sobrang soft ng feeling niya sa lips, guys. And super easy lang din niya i-blend kanina. So, yung brush nila, guys, nag-a-add siya ng factor sa pag-a-apply sa lips. Kasi para lang talaga siyang fingertip nung ina-apply ko siya sa lips. Super smooth ng paglalagay ko, guys, I swear. And as you can see naman on my lips right now, it's very soft. Sobrang soft niya, pero hindi siya super matte tingnan. And yun talaga yung na-achieve natin for today's look. So, as you can see, this is the first color, which is our base color. So, to create that gradient look, mag-a-add ako ng darker shade dito sa inner part of my lips. I'm gonna use the shade Slay from Cold Hearted Moment. So guys, this is what it looks like on my lips right now. So as you can see, I'm speechless guys kasi super ganda niya sa lips, I swear. First time ko ma-achieve guys yung talagang soft blurry matte lips talaga na ginagawa ng Koreans. And as you can see, ang ganda guys. Maglalagay lang din ako ng konting shade sa aegosal. So I'm gonna use the shade My, which is yung nude. I'm gonna use a brush to apply it. And yan. Lagay na ako dito sa dulo ng aking eyes. Ini-emphasize ko lang guys yung aegosal ko using the same shade, which is yung My from Just Me Moment. Apply it. And then blend it. So to give my final thoughts, I really like the product. I haven't seen a texture like na super bouncy and sobrang fluffy na formulation sa mga lip and cheek product. I'm amazed kasi maganda talaga yung kanyang texture even when you apply it on your skin. So if we're gonna talk about the texture, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina guys, very velvety yung type ng aking lips today. Very smooth tingnan ng aking lips right now. And the blur niya rin yung edges. Pati yung sa cheeks ko, as you can see, It gives me that soft natural blush vibe. It can work as an eyeshadow also. This pudding pot is also perfect if you want to achieve an igari makeup look or yung mga newjeans makeup. Overall guys, I really like this makeup look and I think I'm gonna do this type of makeup more often. So guys, this is the final look. So this is the end of this video, guys. Make sure to follow and check out fwee store on Shopee. That's it for today, guys. See you on my next one. Bye!